Hello and welcome to Destiny Digits. This is the life path number 7 reading. So sevens, let me just say this. I have been recording the shuffles separately just because I feel like when I take a picture of the cards, it's a better image than it is to try and watch the video. But I still wanted to put the shuffle in there just so that you could see it was authentic. However, I did have trouble uploading that video. And so I asked for this reading to just trust me that these are the cards I pulled in the order and placement that I pulled them in that you are looking at on the screen, okay? So hopefully I don't have that glitch again, but I did just wanted to put that out there. All right, so our life path reading kind of gives us an idea of the energy that we carry and what we are being called to fulfill in this life, okay? And so as a 7, this is number 7's reading. 7s, you guys are mystics, really intuitive. Your entire world most times begins within. And so it's within you that really dictates what's on the outside. And that's true for everybody. But what I'm saying is that a 7 constructs everything on their outer world intentionally from within. That's through their intuition. That's through their ability to seek, right? They're seekers. But they're very introspective. 7s are sponges, always absorbing information and then analyzing it and really deciding, like, does this make sense? Is this the most logical and practical approach or outcome? Or, you know what I mean? And so 7s are also creative. They're just natural problem solvers. And so they have almost, their intuition leads them to find information and to kind of decode and cipher it. So that's the energy you carry as a 7. And so this reading is almost like a temperature check to see with the energy that you have where you are in the current space you're in life, right? So card number 1 talks about where we are, and we have signs. It says instincts are the message from the inner divine. And so that's literally the energy that you carry. You like and you understand to trust what you get from within because you know it comes from a higher source. And so right now where you are in a space where you are receiving signs. Now beneath the signs card we have the world card. So you can be receiving signs about cycles closing out, about new beginnings, about things that are ending. You can be, there could be mini tower moments, big tower moments, some that you anticipated, some that you didn't. But nonetheless, times are changing and shifting, and you are seeing signs of what's to come. And so let's just talk about how uncomfortable change can be, right? We want what's on the other side, but it's the journey of the change, of the shedding. Sometimes that can be a process that doesn't look pretty, doesn't feel pretty. And so beneath the world card, the message is hope is the conduit for miracles. And so in all of that discomfort, what space can we live in to help us go through these changes and to help us really use these signs as a way of hope for us, right? So these signs are coming in from spirit. They're coming within you, right? They're coming from another realm, and they're coming in to assist you. And so when all hope has felt lost, realize that you are actually carrying your miracles with you, and the signs that appear to you from within are to give you hope. They're to keep your vessel going. That some things are ending, cycles are over, and new beginnings are upon us. So that's the current space that you're standing in, 7s. Now in that space, your current task is to receive. All right, I had to pause that for just a minute. So task, what's our task? Card number 2 says receiving. So in the current space that you're in, you're standing in a space where you're receiving signs. And what are you called to do with those signs? Receive. That's the job that you are being asked to do right now. It says every day it becomes easier to receive the highest divine plan and to trust my inner guidance. And so you are being called to just be a sponge, to absorb, to take what's coming to you, to have no blocks, to not have your mind already made up about what things should be. Literally just be open and realize that what comes your way is meant for you. Now beneath receiving we have the 6 of Cups, and so 6 is a number of balance, but it also talks about sometimes needing to go to the past in order to bring balance to the space that we're in now. And so this talks about rectifying a space within us that is somehow sentimental. Now past can be past life energy. So this world could be talking about ending a cycle of energies that you were working through, but new beginnings, fresh starts are coming. But this was an energy carried over from a past lifetime. This could talk about you, and I think this is probably most significant just because to the far left, the extra card that came out, the first one was inner child, and the Fool color is beneath it. So sometimes Six of Cups can talk about our inner child, or significant moments and spaces that we were in energetically as a child, things that were sentimental to us, like nostalgic type moment, like those I remember when, you know what I mean, just those soft fuzzies. And so I think what this is also saying is that just as children are always waiting for the next moment, they're just so eager to explore. I mean, they could be doing nothing and it's everything, right? They're just happy to exist in that moment. And so I feel like there's an aspect of you that needs to awaken, and you have to receive as a child would. It should look like that of a child. Beneath the Six of Cups, it says, "My fearless freedom lights up the world." And so the fearless freedom, that is you being free to just exist, to say that I'm in the process of receiving. I don't know what I don't know. I'm not sure what comes next. But in this moment, I am supposed to be getting divine guidance. And when that guidance comes my way, it's laying out the path ahead that I must plan for and that I must follow. No matter what it looks like or feels like, I just have to trust this, right? And so trust the signs and receive the signs as light that helps you see what is to come. Now, third space talks about what is difficult for us, right? So we understand we're being asked to receive, to really open up ourselves from a place of anticipation and excitement. But the trouble that we're having is card 3. It says flow. Allow me, divine, to move with the flow and respond with calmness and peace. And so this is saying that anything that is coming your way, any situation, any challenge that may be, anything that's causing you some type of confusion, anything that is robbing you of your own peace, of your own calm, that is a situation in which you should be receiving information. Every moment is a lesson. Nothing just happens just to happen, right? And so even those difficult spaces are still signs. Those are still moments that you have to push through. You have to advance through because they serve purpose. And so resisting those moments almost makes them feel like they're going on forever. And so how do we get through, and how do we pace ourselves through this life? And well, one, we plan for the ups and the downs. We know they come. And we also realize that the divine is present in every single moment, right? And so we attempt to maintain like a balanced perception. Ace of Swords is beneath flow, and this is about the divine coming in to give you clarity. But it takes a level of surrender to even receive the information coming, right? And so this is about not resisting. This is about moving gracefully as you can. And what allows you to move gracefully and to not resist what's ahead? Your ability to trust. Your ability to know that everything that comes for me is for me. It's for my own good, no matter what it looks like or feels like. And so if I can maintain my own centeredness through struggle, I can receive the clarity, the information, the knowledge, the wisdom that the divine is attempting to give to me. That's that Ace of Swords, right? And so when I'm in the flow, I'm in the know. And so it's being calm and peaceful in all moments to receive the messages needed. Beneath the Ace of Swords, it says, the moment I embrace my peace within and surrender, the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. So as soon as we surrender, we just say, hey, this is bigger to me. I don't know where this is going. I'm kind of feeling outside of myself and I'm not comfortable here. I need to bring myself back to a place of centeredness, place of gravity. I need to protect my peace. So anything that is robbing me of my peace, Ace of Swords, I can use that to cut it out. right? That sword can be used for protection. It could give you wisdom and understanding. It could be used as defense. But once you understand what is impacting your calm and peace, once you understand what is not allowing you to be in the flow and to progress along this path, something has to be done. And so figuring that out is surrender. It's doing nothing and receiving everything. Right? And so not attaching to the outcome, because we know that the outcome we're perceiving is nowhere near what is really desired for us. We just don't have that ability to see at that level. And so this is where we realize that the divine is our teammate and always working in our favor. And so when we surrender to our teammate and allow our teammate to have its own play, it's really setting us up for failure. For success. I'm so sorry. It's setting us up for success, but we just may not know that because we can't see the play ahead, And so this is about allowing the universe, the divine, to get to work. And it works best when we are in the flow. We are not resisting. We are calm. We are peaceful. We're not panicked. We're just trusting. And so what is the advantage? Card 4. What is the advantage that we have in this current situation? It says outrageous openness. Dear love, open me to your wills. Release me from my attachments. Surprise and delight me with your plan. You know what's needed and I'm open to receive. And so life is literally a dance with love from start to finish. And you and love are always conversing through the people, places, things, and experiences you go through. And also the relationship with yourself, your thoughts, your patterns of behaviors, your choices. That's all a relationship of self-love, right? And so this is saying outrageous openness. So there are no boundaries, there are no ceilings. The ability for you to explore and experience love is endless. And so you can be surprised and you can be delighted. And so release yourself from all those boxes and attachments that limit you, that really don't even allow you to see the possibilities that are coming your way. This is literally about absorbing love, literally being a sponge and soaking it all in, but trusting that it's coming, it's here. Now beneath outrageous openness is the 5 of Swords, and that's like saying, listen, sometimes it looks like foolishness. To the far left, beneath that extra inner child card, we have the Fool, and that's that leap of faith, right? And so outrageous openness sometimes can look like the Fool card, a leap of faith, and it makes no sense, right? Based on past history, based on past experiences, why take risks so high? 5 of Swords talks about not knowing, it talks about defeat, talks about loss. But I think the message here is, saying that even the losses are gains, right? And so even the things that are confusing, even the things that we don't understand, one, it's because we're attached to things playing out certain ways. And so we're perceiving losses, as us being defeated. In reality, nothing is really going against us. This is like not understanding that the situations we're in, even those that are difficult, are really freeing us. They're advancing us. And so we have to be open to that. We have to surrender to the defeat. Like, fine, let's take this L because this is helping me. Beneath 5 of Swords, it says, I am a spirit having a human experience, and I'm here to get closer to love. Every experience, the W's and the L's, continue the dance that you have with love. Every one of them is important. And so every loss, every battle, every defeat, you step right back into this Fool card. You tell your inner child that it's okay. Let's go at it again. This is what we're here to do. My little ones are waking up, 7s. Okay, so listen, I'm a spirit having a human experience, and I'm here to get closer to love. I think this is about being able to elevate yourself through those situations that give us confusion, mental exhaustion, make us feel like we're trapped in cycles of loss. I think that when we open up to them, it's saying, listen, my soul needs this. I'm going through this. This is for my soul's growth. And that's kind of like an understanding that the divine has a plan even through the difficulty. There is still a plan where this is for our good. And humans were learning. The human is just the vessel for the soul to grow. And so when we kind of get outside of the boundaries that our ego has pushed on us, we can kind of better find freedom through those losses. Now, space number 5. What is opposing you? We have sacrifice. It says, sometimes surrender is painful. God's cutting away all that needs to go. Illusions, obsessions, addictions. It's a sacrifice to love. So listen, those 5 of Swords moments that you are being asked to outrageously open yourself up to, those losses, those defeats, those challenges, that can be painful. It doesn't have to be comfortable, but it's love grooming you, preparing you, right? And so just as dark as some moments can be, on the other side, they will also appear to be equally as bright, right? And so it's in those moments that seem to be tearing us apart by the limbs where we should still understand that this is for our higher good. Anything that goes is not for my highest good. Anything that was false, any illusion, any obsession that won't help me in the future, any addiction that keeps me smaller than I'm supposed to be in the future must go. Why must it go? Because it doesn't allow me to fully experience the love that's available for me. Right? And when you can live in that space of sacrifice, beneath sacrifice we have Wheel of Fortune. And this is like saying, all that you've endured is really coming to you on the other side, no matter what it looks like, no matter what it feels like. Things are turning in your favor. And so be open and accept these 5 of Swords, these struggles, these losses, these defeats, because whatever is being stripped or taken is not a part of your next moment. It's not comfortable, but you'll be comfortable someday. Beneath the Wheel of Fortune, it says, through prayer and meditation, I create a ripple effect of peace in the world. And so remember, we talked about being able to maintain our calm, right? How can we maintain our calm when things are, how can we be in the flow when things are breaking up, when things are falling apart, when life does seem painful, when we're losing everything, when we're losing people, places, and things? How can I be calm? How can I be at peace? Through prayer and meditation. And prayer is literally a conversation. And it's not for what you want. It's for you to better understand what the divine wants for you in these moments and in the moments to come. Meditation is just attempting to say, I have no answers for what's coming in the next 5 minutes, 5 weeks, 5 months. But in the next 5 seconds, I can sit in calmness and I can make peace with my present moment. Right? And so it's when you do that the ripple effect happens. That's an energy that's powerful. Sometimes we forget the true depths and heights of our own power. And so at the bottom of each deck, this tells us the outcome. And how beautiful is it? First card is love. It says divine source is the idea that no person, place, or thing is your salvation. Only love itself. Wow. All of this was for love, 7. All of this is for love. From the moment you take your first breath to the moment we have our last, this entire experience is a divine dance with love. And when we understand that it is only love that is at play, it is not the people, places, and things and experiences, when we understand that this is just a dance with love, we can better receive and we can better see how to be the best mystic that we can in these experiences. We can trust. Our intuition can speak so loudly and so clearly when we are just in the flow of the experience. Those that are comfortable and those that are not. Now, bottom of the deck for tarot, beneath love we have the Emperor. This is you. You are stepping into your power. At the end of this, when this wheel turns, when fortune moves into you, when fortune brings favor to you, you'll be on a throne in full authority, full control, right? And so what is this position for you? What is this space? What is this for you? So I feel like sevens, I feel like you've been asked to go as far back to your inner child, to convince that your inner child that this was all worth it. And in the end, your inner child ends up in the space of an emperor. And it was quite a journey, and it was not always comfortable, but through trust, through sacrifice, through surrender, the messages begin to flow, and instinct begins to strengthen. Lastly, beneath the emperor, it says, my outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. And so remember, everything that is happening through our human vessel is really what our soul needs to grow. And so when we're seeing things in our outer world that really are not always as comfortable, our soul is shifting and changing, it's transforming. It's going from that caterpillar to that butterfly. And that's not always pleasant. And so it's in those moments where we understand that it will be pleasant one day, even if it's not on this day. And so you end up living in this space where love surrounds you. Your throne is built upon love. You understand that this is all about the existence of love and how we play a part in this whole cosmic story. All right, sevens, I'm hoping this was helpful for you. Thank you so much for stopping by, and take care.